Section 8.1, Part 3's video, Chapter 2, Section 8.1, Part 3's video. These last couple of word problems, there's two of them that I'll work out. The first one happens to deal with Yasuo can afford 50x bushels of wheat if he can sell them at X cents per bushel, and the market will pay $2,100 plus 20 times X bushels at X cents per bushel. You have to write a supply equation. Well, the supply is Yashu, and that's Y equals 50x, 50 times the bushels, right? And the demand is 20x plus 2,100. Okay. Now, it says graph both equations and solve the system. Find the equilibrium price and number of bushels of wheat Yasuo can sell at this price. Well, we just need to solve the system, which means we're going to graph them and see where they intersect. So we're going to go and clear out our calculators and go to y equals, clear our two equations. We'll put 50x in, well, 50x, not 500x, and then 20x plus 2,100. Hit clear. Do it again. 20x. Okay, so 20x plus 2,100. All right. So I don't have a clue. Make sure those, okay. I don't have a clue where these might intersect. So what I'm going to do is my window, I'm going to go out to maybe 500. Okay, and we'll step it by 25, and then I'll make this negative 25. Okay, and all I'm going to do, that's all I'm going to change my window. So I'm going from negative 25 on the x-axis to 500. All right, I don't have a clue. That may not even be enough, but that's what I'm going to do for right now. And then I'm just going to hit graph. And then I'm going to do zoom 0. Okay, well, they intersected down here kind of in the beginning. So let's see. So second trace, number 5, enter, enter, enter. And it's at 70 and 3,500. All right, so 70, 3,500. Okay, so that's X and a Y. So the price would be 70. Okay, 70 cents per bushel, and the number of bushels would be 3,500. Because X is price, and then Y is the number of bushels. Okay, so that's kind of what this one is. Now let's look at another one. The admissions at a Bengals baseball game was $7.50 for adults and $4.25 for students. Okay, so let's just kind of go ahead and put this in. Adults was $7.50 and $4.25 for students. Okay, the ticket office took up $579.75 for 102 people paying. So the number of tickets is X and Y. X for adults, Y for students. They sold 102, and then the revenue was 579.75. So this would be 7.5X, and this would be 4.225Y. Alright, so what we have is two equations, and let me show you what these two equations are. The first one is X plus Y is 102. Okay, because they sold 102 tickets. They're comprised of the adults plus the students, right? And the second equation would be this: 7.5x plus 4.25y equals $579.75. If I could figure out how many tickets were sold as adult and how many were sold as students, then we can times them by 7.5 or 4 1/4, and that would give me $579.75. Well, the first thing I'm going to do, and I just messed that up. Let's see, I'm going to correct this. The first thing I'm going to do is I've got to graph both of these, okay? So if you're looking at the next page, you're having the 7.5 and 4.25y. That's going to go into here, okay? No, sorry. I have them all right here, so let's just do this. X plus y equals 102, I think. Yep. And then 7.5x plus 4.25y equals 579.25. Okay, now graph both of them, and then we're going to see what they are. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go graph both of them. So we're going to hit clear. We're going to have y equals, right, to get into our equation editor. So I'm going down to just kind of hitting clear. So before I do that, I've got to put them in terms of a slope-intercept form. So for this one, it would just be y equals negative x plus 102, right? And for this one, we're going to move that over, so it's 4.25y equals, when I move the 7.5 over, it's got to be negative, okay? If I can write this correctly, it'll be okay. 579.75, and then of course we divide by 4.25. So that's going to leave me y equals negative 7.5 over 4.25x plus 579.75 over 4.25. So the first one's not a big deal to put in, so we'll put that in. So that will be, I'll just do this, negative 1x, okay? That way you know that it's a negative x plus 102, right? And then let's type in the first part, negative 7.5 over 4.25. So parentheses, I put 2 of them there, negative 7.5 divided by 4.25, close parentheses, make sure that's right. Yep. And I want to hit X. Then I want to make 579.75. 579.75 divided by 4.25, close parentheses. I got to go back right there and put a plus in. So let me show you how to do that. So if you ever have to type something in, you kind of like, oh, I messed up, I need to put something in it. So second delete gives me an insert, and I can put a plus, right? And if I arrow out of it, there, it takes it away. Now, I don't have a clue, I'm just going to hit graph. And then I'm going to hit zoom 0. And we see that it intersected right here, so we'll hit second, trace, 5, enter, enter, enter. And that's 45 and 57. So $45 for adults, or 45 tickets, and then 57 students attended. Okay, 45, 50. Since we said that X was adults and Y was students, then X is 45 right here, and the Y is 57. All right. So that concludes part 3 of section 8.1 videos. Note that we didn't solve any of these by any substitution or elimination. We done it strictly by graphing. Now, there's other ways that you could do it on your calculator, but for right now, that's what we're going to do.